Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakab Kodash. So, double honor to my pastor and elders, my millstone, teacher, will, on us, true from his sanitation, not them to the hopeful elect, who continue to push his word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, Shalom to all the men who be true to sincerity, believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today, just basically coming in the spirit of prophecy, because it was going to come in the latter days when people weren't going to believe the truth or believe in the words of Yahweh Shai, just like in the time of Noah. Noah was prophesying 120 years, and only 6 people got it. Man. That's not no coincidence. It's like the same thing today. 6 billion people, or 8 billion, 9 billion, however many people on planet Earth, they can hear the truth. But Yahweh Shai only open the ears only to a few. That's why it's a blessing just to have these words, just to have this understanding. You know, matter of fact, I'm going to start off right here in the book of Matthew 13, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, who have ears to hear, let them hear. Matter of fact, this is the word ears. The word ear metaphor, the faculty of perceiving with the mind, the faculty of understanding and knowing, man. Strong's G775. So ears actually going back into knowing, and we know knowing goes back into knowledge. And what does Wisdom Solomon, the 7th chapter say? The Lord loveth none but them that dwell with wisdom, man. You know, so let's go ahead and continue on a little bit more. It says Matthew 13 and verse 9 again, who hath ears to hear, let them hear. So if you have the understanding, then good for you. And the disciples came unto him, why spakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. So the ones who couldn't get the parable, they didn't have that mental ear. They didn't have that mental understanding that was given from the heavens, man. You know? But let's continue on though. It says, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So it wasn't given unto them to know the things of the future or the things ahead, man. You know, and again, that's why we're in a blessed situation. It says, for whosoever have, to him shall be given, and he shall have more in abundance. Yes, you're going to increase in learning. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. So if somebody perceived to get it, ultimately, if you go into another doctrine, it wasn't for you. It wasn't meant for you, man. Even from the beginning, it wasn't meant for you, man. Because if it was meant for you, you will continue to grow. But let's continue on in verse 13. Therefore I speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is the fulfill of the prophecy of Isaiah. So this is prophecy being fulfilled, man. People not getting the understanding of the scriptures. Even the northern tribe. You know, even though the northern tribe are our brothers, but northern tribe is worse than niggas sometimes, man. You know? But at the same time, certain prophecy must be fulfilled. That's why you can't bring the truth into everybody. That's why you can't just throw these pearls before swine, because you have to have a certain respect when it comes to the Lord, man. Come to the truth with northern tribe, brother, man. He's going to come to the son of Maria, you know. Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah. So it's a prophecy that must be fulfilled of people not getting the truth and people not having the truth. And you might think they got it, but ultimately they didn't. They lost it, man. And that's the scary thing about it. Let's continue on. It says, and in them is the fulfilled fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people heart is wax gross, and their ears is full of darn hearing. Yes, because ultimately their ears is full of bullshit. It's not understanding. The only understanding that these niggas really know is the understanding of stat lines and Tupacs and rap beefs. They don't understand the heavens and the prophecies and World War III political views. You ask a bride, man, and I did it last week. Ask a bride, what would you think about Kamala Harris? She said, I'm gonna vote for her. I said, oh, why you gonna vote for her? She said, I don't really get into politics, but I'm gonna have to vote for her. She better than Trump. Jake don't have no understanding, man. And that's why Jake is so lost today, bro. You know, niggas think they straight, you know, cause you get this and you get that, you getting a certain amount of dollars. Nigga, you ain't straight, you still a fucking slave, man. Jake had been complacent with being a fucking slave when you a damn king, man. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, and you're supposed to be a king, man. You know, one thing about being a king, you have to have understanding, man. Let's go ahead and get this in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 6. And I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom, and wisdom and knowledge and understanding is synonymous with each other. 1, 2, 3. You know, it says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. So we're honoring wisdom, honoring this knowledge and understanding. It will ultimately lead into an everlasting rulership. And you're supposed to be a king in the midst of captivity. You're supposed to be vexed him. If you're a king living in Babylon, it is nothing should be pleasing in this society, man. But at the same time, here in America, a nigga will find a way. But with the elect will not be comfortable here in this wicked ass place, man. You know, so let's go ahead and go back. Hosea 4 and verse 6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. Yes, you reject this truth, you reject this understanding. You're dull of hearing. Your mental faculties have been closed, man. You know? Continuing on. It says, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Let's get that word forgotten real quick. Just out of curiosity. They forgotten and yeah, it's the same word. Strong's H. 7911. Forgot right here. Ignore. And that's what you people do, by the way of hearkening and following after the ways of Esau, and even your own ways, man. You know, because for lack of better words, you following after your own Western ways. You was raised in. There's still synonymous with following after Esau, but niggas think I'm just following my own God. I'm doing my own thing. Nigga, that's some shit that Esau would do, man. You know, I said don't marry them Canaanites. Esau did his own thing. That's what happens, man, when you do your own thing, man. Let's go ahead and get this in Proverbs 1, and I'm gonna jump down to verse Salakia. Proverbs 1, and I'm gonna start at verse start at verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you through the form of the prophets on the highways and byways preaching, you know. It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. So the Lord have pushed out a way of mercy, pushed out a way of coming back unto him. He gave you the understanding, but Jake ignored it, going back into that word for God. Another word for forgotten is to ignore. And another word for forgotten too is wither. You know, like you forget about a house plant. 2 weeks later, you come back that motherfucker around. You know, but at the same time, this just shows you how Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is going to ignore you in the time of danger. It says, it's like you're continuing on, because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have said it not at all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. You weren't hearkening to the correction of the Lord. You wanted to do your own thing, and look what that landed your ass at, man. Continuing on, it just was going to land you. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So the Lord is going to bring calamity and fear upon you, just so we can laugh at it, man. It says, when your fear and your desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when your distress and anguish cometh upon you in the midst of the famine. You got a headache, a hunger headache. You got a hunger headache. A mountain lion been chasing you for 2 days, and all of a sudden you ran across the prophecy. That's the scenarios that the Lord is going to set up for these scoffers and scorners, man. And ultimately, it be for a way for you to start believing. Because, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. But niggas are still going to be hard-headed in that day, man. Niggas still going to think they're in a new covenant in the midst of the famine, man. Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, when fear and desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And that's it. Then it's going to be too late. When you trying to get right with the Lord, all of a sudden you doing the Shema prayer. Now you trying to do the Lord's prayer. Now you trying to learn the Lord's prayer. It's too late. It's too late. The opportunity have gone. It's past. The only thing you can do is just go off in Babylon and die. So yeah, I just pray this video was edifying. I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakab Kudash. I want to give double honors to my apostle, elders, Millstone, and Shalom.